Hail, hail! Urgent! Celtic supporters. Breaking news has just come out this afternoon. We are thrilled with another triumph for Celtic in the Champions League, but we need to talk about a very important piece of news that just happened. It's already causing a stir online. Fans have plenty to celebrate. But before we dive into all the details, leave a like on the video to stay updated with the latest Celtic news. Now, without further ado, let's get to the point. Celtic started their Champions League campaign in spectacular fashion, defeating Slovan Bratislava 5-1 in a breathtaking display at Celtic Park. Under Brendan Rodgers' leadership, the Scottish team looked comfortable on the continental stage, showing a newfound strength and confidence that fans have long been waiting for in European competitions. But what does this mean for the rest of the season and Celtic's journey in the Champions League? Let's explore. From the start of the game, Celtic was dominant. The atmosphere in the stadium was electric, with not just hope but belief that the team could secure a victory, and Celtic did not disappoint. Daisen Maeda was already threatening Sloven's defence in the opening minutes, and the early pressure soon turned into a goal. Liam Scales, with a powerful header from a precise Arne Engels cross, opened the scoring and set the tone for what would be a memorable night. Brendan Rodgers is clearly putting Celtic back on the map of European football. After years of struggles in Europe, where the team seemed unable to compete even with mid-tier teams, this victory brings a breath of fresh hope. Rodgers promised to restore Celtic's European credibility, and signs of that promise are beginning to materialise. The win over Slovan Bratislava, though against a modest opponent, shows that Celtic could be a dangerous force in this new phase of the Champions League. It's important to remember that this was just the first match, and Slovan Bratislava may not be the toughest opponent Celtic will face. However, the confidence and performance we saw at Celtic Park were impressive. With a solid defence and clinical attack, the Hoops showed they are ready for bigger challenges, such as Borussia Dortmund, their next opponent. After the break, Celtic came out even more dangerous. Furuhashi, who had missed a few chances in the first half, didn't waste his opportunity to score the second goal, extending the lead and virtually securing the victory. Slovan, with no real answers, watched Celtic control the game with ease. A penalty converted by Engels, following a silly defensive mistake, all but sealed the game's fate. Even with a goal from Slovan, scored by Kevin Wimmer, which left Kasper Schmeichel helpless, Celtic didn't lose their momentum. Maeda found the net again, and young Adam Maeda, coming off the bench, capped off the rout in style, leaving the fans ecstatic. This emphatic victory opens an interesting path for Celtic in the Champions League. With their confidence restored, the team is now gearing up for tougher challenges. But the question remains, is Celtic finally ready to compete with Europe's elite, or was this victory just a glimpse of an uncertain future? Supporter, we want to hear your opinion. Did Celtic show enough strength to take on stronger opponents in the Champions League? Do you believe Brendan Rodgers can take the team beyond expectations this season? Leave your comment below and join the discussion. We want to hear from you, the true heart of Celtic.